Can you share how to trade a stock in a tightening range? So my first answer to you is don't trade things that are getting tighter because they're doing nothing. And then this is what we look for. So when you go inside, you will start the new try. What the tightening range is when you get a try that forms, and then you start another try within that try, and then you start another try within that try, and you just get really chop shoppy. So what we want to see is when you go inside of that previous range, you'll see they make this low, they go up, reverse, go down. So now it's trying to make this new low. When it fails to do that right here, now this price action is stuck inside. So that's going to start a new broadening formation. And you'll see they make a low, they make a new high. So this is an outside of this. Then they fail the highs here, make a new low. Then they go and make a new high again. So you can see how the range starts getting bigger. And once it gets big enough to trade back through and you look at it and you're like, well, if it's going to go from here all the way down to here, I would want to get short. Then you can just go get short. The opposite of that is if you're looking at it and you're like, if it's going to go from here to here, I don't really want to play that because there's no range to go after. So you want to wait for that try to form and then get bigger. And the example of that is here. So you can see from this high to this low, notice how this action, they trade down. So they're trying to make a new low, then they reverse. So they're no longer trying to do that. They're going up. Then you can see they reverse down again. And now notice how all of this stuff, all of this is getting stuck inside of here. Then you make a new low, you make a new high. And then when you're looking at that, you're like, well, if it's going to go from this new high and make this new low, I would get short that. So you get any signal. So there's a rev strat here, does work, comes back break even. Means they come back up. They have the 2 up, 2 down. They create another broadening formation here. 2, 2 right here. 2 up, 2 down. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Then you can see the triangle forms again. Then they expand. Then the 2 up, 2 down here. And then they keep going. So the broadening formation forms. Then once you get outside of that range, you need to stay down there because that'll expand. And you can see they kind of fall off a cliff. And what these expansions will do is they'll go in the direction of continuity. So if we were to go and look at, let's say, an example from previous week's trading. So we traded GS. It was actually just about 2 weeks ago. So you can see they go inside on the higher time frame and then they expand. So what happens? Well, this is a lower time frame broadening formation. And the reason we can say that is because you can see it makes highs and lows and then closes in the middle. So if we go down to like a 15, notice gets completely stuck inside. And then what does it do? Slightly higher highs, slightly lower lows. See how it gets bigger, makes this new low. You redraw from right to left. And you'll see all of this is still stuck inside of that, but look at how big the try is now. So what can you do? You can take signals down here, try and take that out. Goes and does that. And then what does that set up for you? Inside weaken up. Because once you get out of this broadening formation, price will start to expand. And you can see they did that, I believe that was on Tuesday. And this was a trade we took. We bought it Monday in here. 2 down, 2 up 15er, we bought there. And then Tuesday gaps up, we held all day. And then got some partials out, I believe is in the afternoon. And then you will see they get completely stuck inside again and restart. And you'll notice very slight higher highs, slight lower lows. Oops. And notice they're still stuck inside of all that. So see how it chops back and forth and back and forth? What we want is either back through that previous range or get out of that and keep going.